A production of Doggie Hamlet might sound cute, but should federal taxpayers really pay $30,000 for it? Senator James Lankford exposes 100 federal fumbles in this report, where he shows how wasteful federal spending costs taxpayers more than $470 billion this year.
We identified them, try to be able to put them out and say, how do we fix this? Not just this individual piece, but the bigger piece so we can get on top of our debt and deficit.
Among this year's most eye-opening discoveries, an $85 million loan to build a hotel in Kabul, Afghanistan. $2.6 million for research on how stickleback fish adapt to different environments. And $40,000 to study 60 Syrian refugees living in Iceland. Also in the report, examples of government inefficiency and wrongdoing at taxpayers' expense. Case in point, the Defense Department's inability to track down more than $1 billion worth of equipment purchased for Iraqi security forces. And with all the evidence of wasteful spending, Lankford pointed out how damaged houses of worship can't get federal disaster help.
FEMA does grants for disaster for all nonprofits except for houses of worship. So if your church is damaged in a disaster, you can't get federal assistance like other nonprofits can get because FEMA specifically discriminates against houses of worship.
Lankford says the next challenge is fixing the chaotic budget process.
All of these are examples to say this is an example of the problem, but the problem is a bigger issue, and it's the process itself and how it comes together.
Congress has only stuck to their budget 4 times in the last 40 years. One of the main causes putting our national debt at over $20 trillion and our 2017 deficit at $666 billion. As Republicans move on tax reform, some lawmakers have expressed concern about what impact tax cuts could have on our national debt and deficit. But Lankford hopes cuts will boost the economy enough to offset the deficit.
If you reduce taxes a little bit, not a lot, if you reduce taxes a little bit, it increases the economic health of the nation. That's a positive thing, and it offsets. My goal is to say we reduce taxes enough that we can still take care of debt and deficit, but we also can help strengthen the economy.
Although many details of the tax plan are still being worked out, Senator Lankford tells me he's confident meaningful tax reform will be in place by January 1st. Reporting from Capitol Hill, Abigail Robertson, CBN News.